Alabama just landed another major piece for the future. Four-star wide receiver Osani Gayles from IMG Academy has committed to the Alabama Crimson Tide over Tennessee, Notre Dame, and several other programs. Yeah. Justin Riley here from the Bama Standard Network. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, get in that comment section below. I got to hear from you. If you're an opposing defensive coordinator, this is probably not the news you wanted to hear today, so you may want to choose another video. Meanwhile, fans of the schools that missed out are already doing what college football fans do best. We didn't want him anyway. Of course. I didn't really want the winning lottery ticket either. Let's talk about why this commitment is a big deal for Alabama. When you watch Osani Gayles on film, the first thing that stands out isn't necessarily his speed. It's how advanced he is as a receiver. This is a player who understands how to manipulate defenders. He changes speeds. He attacks leverage. He snaps out of breaks with precision. He's not just running routes. He's setting traps.
Keep on trying.
Some defensive backs are reacting while Gayles is already thinking 2 moves ahead. That's what separates good receivers from future stars. One thing recruiting analysts consistently mentions, he understands when to accelerate and he also understands when to slow down. He understands how to create separation without looking like he's working hard. Everything is so simple to this kid, man. Then all of a sudden he's open and the defender is looking around trying to figure out what just happened. That's a skill that translates at every level of football. Another thing I love about his game is how natural he is tracking the football.
Keep running, you good.
When the ball is in the air, he has a knack for finding another gear. He's comfortable making contested catches. He's physical, confident, and he doesn't shy away from contact. Man, thank you, a guy who's not scared.
It's been 84 years.
In today's game, receivers can't just be fast. They have to win in traffic. Gayles does exactly that. Here's a statistic that jumped off the page. As a junior, he played in run-heavy offenses that didn't throw the ball a ton. Sounds like old-time Alabama. Run to set up the run. But when he got opportunities, though, 40% of his receptions resulted in touchdowns. Let that resonate. 40%, that's freaking ridiculous. That's like taking 3 tests all semester and somehow finishing with the highest grade in the class. When the football finds him, big plays happen. What makes this commitment even more exciting is how well he fits in Alabama's offense. Kalen DeBoer has always valued receivers who can create separation, process information quickly, and generate yards after the catch. Gayles checks every box. He's dangerous underneath. He's effective in the intermediate passing game, and he can stretch defenses vertically. Recruiting analysts believe he projects as a high-volume slot receiver capable of getting open at all 3 levels. We interrupt this awesomeness that you are no doubt enjoying to talk about our big sponsor, Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks application. Prize Picks is a daily fantasy sports platform distinctly separate from sports betting. This app is really easy to use. Pick more or less on a few players' stats to create a lineup. Player picks. Pick stats for individual players, points, yards, strikeouts, all those good things. Team picks. Pick the winner, spread, and total on any major game. It's available in most states, including California, Texas, and Florida. Sign up for Prize Picks with the code HMA and get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5 plus lineup. Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. Now back to this video. This commitment is also another recruiting win for Alabama staff. Tennessee wanted him. Rocky flopped. Notre Dame wanted him. A lot of schools wanted him, but Alabama closed the deal. That's another sign that Kalen DeBoer and his staff continue to build momentum on the recruiting trail. And that's exactly what Alabama fans want to see. The exciting part is that Osani Gayles is already incredibly polished, but he's not a finished product. There's still a lot of room for him to get stronger, faster, even more refined. And that's what should have the rest of college football paying attention, because if he's this good today, imagine what he can become in Alabama system. This isn't just a player Alabama landed. This could be a future difference maker, a chain mover, a touchdown producer, a guy who shows up when championships are on the line. Alabama fans, yeah, we should all be excited. The Crimson Tide just added another weapon to the arsenal, and the future in Tuscaloosa continues to look very bright. If you're excited about the commitment of Osani Gayles, hit that like button, subscribe to the Bama Standard Network, and let me know in the comments, how big of an impact do you think Osani Gayles will make at Alabama? Roll Tide.